Bucher Young Meister or Young Man, take your pick. Sop with pup. And how about a sop with triplane? Just for kicks here. Peaks special. How about an Avro 504K? Old Joe Topper here is taking pictures of World War I aircraft. Quite an aircraft. French had some weird looking stuff. Now there's the TBM Avenger.
F7F Wildcat.
And the Invader. AT-11 Beechcraft Kansan trainer. Douglas B-23.
The Dragon.
6. And the old Flying Fork.
This B-17 got blown about 2 or 3 miles across the Everglades during Hurricane Andrew.
ZQ. Ford Trimotor. We got a walk on this Ford Trimotor and see what it's all about. It's in flying condition. Walk up here to the pilots. This Johnson bar is what they use for braking. You pull it back, you got both brakes. You push it right and left, you got right and left brakes. How about that, sports fans? You're now sitting in the pilot's seat of the Ford Trimotor.
This was the oldest flying Ford Trimotor in the nation.
Make sure the engines are still on there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I think I can fly this airplane. I think anybody could fly this airplane. This is the oldest flying Ford Trimotor in the United States. Well, here's the hangar entrance. Front cockpit to a Russian Tupolev Tu-2 acquired from the Chinese. Andrew King again, and he's going to show us around the restoration shop. We got a Bristol Bolingbroke, is it, Andrew?
Yeah, just like a Bristol
center section.
Canada.
And then a Meteor what?
Gloucester Meteor.
Gloucester Meteor center section. Fuselage, or we should call it a hull, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we have the rest of it too. It came from Bradley Field in Connecticut.
Kermit keeps his aerobatic planes, huh?
Well, they're just working on them. The World Aerobatics are in, they're going in June
I
in
see.
France, and so they're working on them trying to get them.
And Kermit was the champion in '87, was he?
He was second.
Second.
Second in '86. And
Offices up here. Pretty nice setup.
3 months going all through it. Before we had this place bare to the wall. Spent longer than we wanted to, actually. We were getting
And then across the alleyway there, we got more hangars, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's paint room here. Andrew's going to show us the We're doing a Drummond Wildcat, he says.
The paint room.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This thing is bigger than any shop I work in before.
Wow, isn't that nice? Yes, sir. Here's the cockpit of the Wildcat. Boy, they just got through painting it, so we can't touch it. It's still damp.
Gray and white. There's nothing lying. This company got it.
Andrew says they acquired this Wildcat from the DuPonts of Delaware, of course.
109s, and after the war they had so many spare parts they decided to build an airplane around it. So
This is the
landing
Pilatus
gear legs-
P2, huh?
Yeah, the landing gear legs are ME-109. You see they've switched them so they fold in now, so the geometry's
see.
all wrong, the camber and stuff. And the control sticks and rudder pedals and a lot of the plumbing is all ME-109.
In the corner here. Can you imagine that?
That is Fertile Myrtle. That's the airplane
Fertile?
that dropped the first rocket plane to go Mach 2.
Wow. He supplied this fuselage to the
Yeah, we've got the rest of the wings are in the
Newport 17.
It just came in a little while ago, so we haven't had time
Isn't
to
that cute? Look at that. The Shanty et Comsat.
song and
Combat.
fight.
Nice. And over here we got the fuselage to a
That's the Moran. That's the
the Moran. That's the one you're working on now.
Right, yep. Yep.
French Moran.
See the cardboard tank pattern over there. And this
Oh,
is an
yeah.
original airplane. Most of the wood is new. It was
Beautiful.
mostly restored over in England by Tony Bianchi, Personal Plane Services.
Beautiful. Those go in the wing, though, the fuel tanks, don't they? Yeah. That's the wing tank sitting inside the fuselage. That's the tube they crawled through. TP-40, dual control for training purposes, huh?
Yep, yep.
I'll be
It's the
darned.
only one left.
Twin cockpit, I guess, twin seat. There's the
Two of them.
tail for the B-29 and the wing center section for the Tupolev Tu-2.
Yep.
You saw that over at the
Right, the nose is
museum.
over there.
Newport 17. Boy, that's going to be a beauty when you get it done.
Yeah, yeah.
Vampire front end with a
Centrifugal flow jet.
engine. These are the wings for the B-23 Dragon that was sitting at the museum. We have the Waldo Pepper Standard J1. And I guess Andrew's going to restore it here.
Somebody will restore it someday.
And star in another movie, huh, Andrew? And maybe you could fly it for the next movie, right?
Yeah, I'd like to. Always collection.
These are a pair of Curtis Oriole fuselages from the 1920s. And Andrew, what have we got in the back there? A tiger moth?
There's a tiger moth back there. On the other side of the tiger moth is an Orenco Model G, which is the only one left in the world. There's another Curtis Oriole fuselage.
And what's this gray one here behind the tiger moth?
That's the Orenco.
Renko, I see.
Ordnance Engineering
And
Company.
this tiger moth flew in the
Flew in Waldo Pepper.
Waldo Pepper also, didn't it? And the Stinson plane, Stinson observer over there in the hangar at the main museum was the camera plane for Waldo Pepper. Is that it?
There's a Curtis Jr. back there. You can just see the engine too. That was the other camera plane because it has the cockpit in the front and they could mount a camera on. And then there's a Martin Dart home built from about 1920 that Glenn Martin built.
For your old airplane, why, contact Kermit Weeks. He's got a stack of them.
The prop shop.
Quit.
That's way in the back.
These are bowling boat wings here.
There's another Stinson L1 all apart back there, and there's only
Front of the bowling broke, or bowling boke, or what?
bowling broke. Yeah.
Bowling broke. It looked like it's broke.
Typical.
Boats with an N3N sitting underneath them somewhere, buried.
It's buried under there.
And what's this with a turret on the back?
That's the rear fuselage of the bowling broke.
I see. It's going to take you to put this standard J1 back in the air.
Well, we could make it fly, within a few months if we just wanted to get it flying.
Are you going to get Waldo or Robert Redford to fly it for you?
Yeah. To really restore it, it
Yeah.
would probably take a couple of years,
Yeah.
probably, for one guy. The jet, so if they get it written over,
This PBY looks like a basket case. But he'll have it going. Right?
Joe Topper.
Here. Hey, look at this.
Curtis Falcon.
Curtis Falcon. Oh, man, we just saw one at Pensacola hanging up, and they're just fabulous airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only maybe a half dozen of them left.
And you got a Hellcat. Oh,
There's a
unbelievable.
real Messerschmitt 108 back there, not a French-built one, but an actual Messerschmitt built ME1 here.
There's a MiG-15 hanging in here.
Yeah, the Tupolev bombers are behind it. And,
Tupolev.
next to it is a Lavochkin LA-11, the only one outside of
I was here, and the Lavochkin fuselage is back here.
to the right of it is the Lavochkin.
Okay.
And then there's an Antonov biplane fuselage.
Is it the LA7?
LA-11.
LA-11.
Model.
Auction LA7.
LA-11.
And this is the fuselage to,
Antonov AN-2, the great big Russian.
oh, this is the AN-2 Ant biplane, the workhorse of the Russian Air Force. Fender, fuselage,
On the rack above it there.
and the wings are up above. Oh, be darned.
Westland Lysander.
Lysander. You got to see it to believe it. Wings, Swiss aircraft, C-36, did you say, Andrew?
Right, they had V-12s on them during the war, and then after the war they put turboprop engines on them and still use them for training, so they're actually 1940s airplanes.
And this fuselage here is the, gosh, this looks like
Hawker
a
Tempest.
Tempest.
Hawker Tempest 2, it's the
Joe,
prototype.
pull that stomach in, for God's sake.
It's the prototype Hawker Tempest 2.
Joe Topper, good guy.
The Brits are dying.
And you got a Whirlaway over there.
Yeah.
Commonwealth Aircraft of Australia. I just got back from there, so I know the history on that airplane. Came from the NA-23,
Right.
which evolved into the T-6 and the Whirlaway.
Yep.
And the Whirlaway evolved into the Boomerang.
Which is behind you.
A Boomerang, Australian aircraft.
This? Yeah, Antonov.
Two, that, which I always thought was a good-looking biplane. I always liked it. Had good lines to it. For Hurricane. Inside the Ant-2.
AN2.
The Ant-2. Evidently, this was a Chinese version, because that's not exactly Russian. This is the back end of the Lavochkin LA-11.